to Bitches of Horror, and today we have a special guest. We're here with Hiro, and he's a Japanese designer who's done works for various horror films. And yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Uh, Hi everyone. My name is Hiro Fujii, and I am a graphic designer. I'm a graphic designer from Japan, and um, I'm I have been working as a graphic designer and also creating a web designer, but for 20 years as a freelance. And but it doesn't mean I have been working with film industry for 20 years. It's almost 2 years uh, I have been working as a film industry.
Yeah.
And
How did you get started with
yeah,
with
yeah, yeah,
horror
yeah,
film?
yeah, yeah, yeah. It happened so suddenly. um, 06 Gabagisian, uh, who is known as an amazing director who
Yeah.
created the short film called Call Girl, uh, which stars in Lawrence Harvey and Tristan Lisk.
Yeah.
You know that you have seen that.
Yes, it's a very good film. I really
Yes,
enjoyed it.
yes, yes, yes. After releasing the Call Girl, my friend called Daiju Kurabayashi, whose name is Daiju Kurabayashi, who is a Japanese comic artist. He was so impressed by the film, and he created a small piece of drawing as a fan. He never intended to sell the drawing or someone.
Yeah.
He just drew it because he loved the movie.
Yeah.
And there found it on Twitter. He certainly started conversation with us. We were so flattered, and she loved the drawing that I made, and she was so much impressed by his drawing. And after 30 minutes later, Jill asked Daiju to create a comic adaptation of the Call Girl. And that's when our team started. I'm a designer, he's a comic artist,
Yeah.
so he draws a comic and I design it.
Yeah.
That's what we do. Yeah, that's the first step of jumping into the film industry.
Amazing.
Was.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So now I mean, that's of course famous Call Girl and everything, but right now what the big hype is Lucha Gore.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
When did Lucha Gore approach you to do the El Gigante comic, and how did it go?
Actually, Lucia Gore never approached us.
Okay.
We approached Lucia Gore.
Yeah.
And after Colgar comic had been released, Jill, the director, um, invited me and Daiju to the horror community. To she brought us to her friends,
Yeah.
a lot of friends, and we met a lot of people. And Lucia Gore was one of them, and I met Zizi and other people, other talented people on Facebook, and at that time, and until we met Lucia Gore, we had made several artworks for some directors, including Kuraga. It is the independent film made by the Casey crew and other directors,
Yeah.
and doing several projects. I we we saw Lucha Gore's short film El Gigante. Um, it made us so impressed.
Yeah, it was good.
Yes, it was so gory and we enjoyed it so much,
Yeah.
and Daiju loved it. I loved it. So we watched it again and again. Oh, it looks so good. I don't know how many times we watched it, and then Daiju started to say like, "Hey, I want to create a comic adaptation of El Gigante, just like we did on the Cold War." So Daiju and I discussed a lot. Discussed had a lot of meeting by using Skype a lot of times, and we made a small project presentation to Lucha Gore,
Yeah.
and I emailed Zizi. It was very long email, and with small drawings. I had tried to um, convince her, hey Zizi, please let us do this. We can do good, and so please let us do the comic adaptation of the Gigante. Then um, she said, let's do this.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
I can imagine that she would love it because she's into that sort of stuff. So, yeah. And it was great. So,
Thank you.
okay.
Thank
That's
you,
cool.
Zizi.
And so, but now was El Gigante your most ambitious work to date? Or have you had any like bigger projects than that?
I cannot compare this project, this project.
Yeah.
Those are
Separate.
all huge for me.
Yeah.
But as you mentioned, El Gigante is our latest comic project, and it was really huge for us. And Luchagore people have been trying to sell the comic, and they they are doing big effort to making us famous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I can. Yeah. It's I've seen the promotions and everything, and it's great.
Yes, they promote us very well.
So I'm guessing working with the Lucha Gore team, it's good. I mean, how is it like? How is it working with them?
Yeah. It is so inspiring working with Zizi. I can see, um, uh, I can see uh, why people call her so talented. When someone work with Zizi, he or she start to feel, oh, I'm so special. See, I don't know how things happens, but she knows how to make people motivated. She, I never felt any pressure during walking with her, and makes me she always trying to makes me comfortable, and I think she's a genius.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I bet that she lets you let you do what you do without any leashes tied.
Yes, her direction style is kind of at first she always gives me the goal,
Yeah.
what needs to be done. Her suggestion is really clear to understand. So it is so good for me. It works for me.
Okay, yeah. Sounds really good. So are there, I mean, as an artist, I know that you must feel, a designer, you must feel passionate about all your projects, but
Yeah.
are there any other works that you've any other films that you've worked with that you feel passionate about that you would like to share with people? Like I know El Gigante is probably one of the most famous, but like some of your more for lesser known films.
As a project,
Yeah.
you asked me about as a graphic project.
Yes.
Which we made so far.
Mm.
Yeah, sure. There are several things um, we made so far, and here, have you seen this?
I haven't. It's been on my watch list though. It's for a long time, but
Yeah. This is a Taint, very famous movie directed by the Drew Bardak
yeah.
and from Torma Distribution. And Drew asked us to create um, poster. This poster, it is especially for the what do you say? When he created, when he made the soundtrack vinyl.
Yeah.
That's here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I bring it?
Yeah,
from
absolutely.
here? Yeah. Okay, no problem.
You can bring the camera.
This one.
Yeah.
Drew once created this vinyl soundtrack record, and he did a crowdfunding on the Indiegogo or somewhere, and this poster was used to what do you say?
I try to fund the.
What do you say? Uh, People who give money can get the poster.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And there's something else, but mm, mm, yeah, but
And you also, I know that you did the Dolly Dudley.
Dolly Dudley,
Yeah.
yes, Heidi Moore.
Yes.
Yes, Heidi Moore is also the very talented director who created Dolly Dudley.
Yeah.
Yes, Daiju and I love that.
Yes.
And she asked us to create a vinyl record jacket. Yes, we created. I don't know where it could be come out. Maybe 1 hour, 1 year or later. I don't know, but please check the website, and I'm sure you'll find the information about the record.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
so honored.
I love that Dolly Dudley. It's one of my
It is
recent
very good.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
so good.
it is. Yeah, she's so talented.
Yeah, and talking to Heidi as well. She's a really great person. She's so fun.
Have you met her?
I never met her, just Facebook conversations.
Yes.
I've had an interview with her online, and I was also I'm a part of her new upcoming one, More Blood. I was interviewed for the documentary.
Yeah.
So I've spoken to her on like Skype. But she's very funny.
She's a very comfortable person to chat with.
Yes, definitely. So tell us a bit about your own site. You have the Horror Shocks.
Oh yeah. It is kind of a horror blog. I have been doing my website called Horror Shocks. The URL is curse. My pronunciation is right, all right.
Yeah.
Curse.jp, and it's a not very normal horror blog. I have been reviewing my favorite films for almost 9 years. Yes, it is just for my fun.
Yeah. It is. It's fun. Do you ever review movies you don't like?
If I truly don't like the movie,
you don't put it up.
I don't write.
Don't put effort into it. Yeah.
But if it is complicated to say, but even if I don't like movie, in case sometimes I often feel like, oh, I don't like this movie, but I feel I need to write something,
Yeah.
but maybe people don't like what I I write, but people don't like my review. But I strongly feel I would say something
Yeah.
about this movie. But I, if I truly don't like movie, it means that which means I am not interested in the movie.
Yeah.
Then I don't like.
Yeah. It's understandable. Um, that's yeah. Let's see. So, we know that you've been involved with some film festivals here in Japan, and probably, I mean, with the one in Hamburg as well, the design. How deep is your involvement, and what has the experience been? Like, have you had fun doing it?
I have never experienced doing any events or festivals since until I did my first event called Chico Olympics in Tokyo last year. Um, um, People may know, people may have seen this poster, and yeah, this is which I made. I designed it. Daich did the illustrations, and it was a very first experience for me to do the screening festivals. Going through doing this event, I had met a lot of fun people, including, of course, those movies directors. The Taint, Drew Burdock, and Banjo's director is Liam Regan. He is very nice.
He is.
And the one, this is a, I don't remember the English title of this movie. This is a Japanese movie. Yes. Um, I had met a lot of fun people when I did this event. I learned a lot of things from doing this event. Even Lloyd Kaufman from Toroma gave me big compliment about the event.
Yeah.
He even told me that you know what, his latest big movie, the Return to
Yeah.
yeah, Return to Nukem High Volume 2.
Yes.
He told me that maybe he was not so serious about that, but he told me that hey Hiro, please do the screening of the Return to Nukem High Volume 2 in Japan when you do the Chinko Olympics Volume 2.
Yeah.
And the title Chinko Olympics, um, a lot of people already know that, but let me explain about the title. Chinko means dick in Japanese. So, Chinko Olympic is a dick Olympics. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
I love the title.
Yeah, it's a good word play. So, did you plan a volume 2? Like a Cinco Olympics volume 2? Or.
Yeah, I wish I could do that, but unfortunately there's nothing came up yet. But yes, I would love to do volume 2 in the near future. Yes, Japanese people always asked me that my blog's readers, hey Hiro, when will the volume 2 comes around? But sorry, not yet, but I wish I could do it in the near future. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can, I mean, I'm not sure, but in Japan, it must be difficult to watch Western indie films? No? Like they're not shown here, are they?
It is a very good question.
Yeah.
Maybe about horror movies.
Yeah.
Extreme indie stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. It is not mainstream. it is not. It is not mainstream. It is not like big budget
Yeah.
films. So we can't make big money from that. But
No. It's the passion.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm pretty sure that certain amount of people who are looking for those extreme crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So it might not make big money, but I'm so sure that we can show people and
promote it. Yeah.
yes,
There's some
yes.
really good stuff. So.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good Japanese stuff too, but you can get a hold of that here. It's different. I mean, for Germany, it's more difficult to get stuff over there from Japan, but now they can see lots of Japanese.
Let's talk about this first.
Yeah, fetifest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great poster.
This poster, illustration by Shintaro Kago, very famous Japanese artist. He is a very famous illustrator and also a comic artist.
Yeah.
And based on his illustration, I designed it. And we are going to do the screening event called Veggie Face Hamburg in November. This November, next November. And I'm not the one. I'm not the one. I'm not the one who is reading this. I'm just helping out.
Yeah.
And the guy named Sato, Seidi Sato. He is a Japanese independent director. Um, Maybe he is well known as a director of the My Chan's Daily Life.
Yeah.
Very gory,
Yeah.
crazy stuff. I can find his DVD somewhere.
Wasn't there a comic for that as well?
Yeah. The comic was created by Ujigawa. Ujigawa, do you know?
He's a good artist, right? Yeah.
He's actually crazy.
Yeah. I recognize his name. Yeah.
He's kind of extremely crazy.
Yeah.
I believe so. And Sato made the film adaptation from the comic, My
Yeah.
Daily Life. Oh,
I'm sorry.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
I'm trying to get you in there.
I'm sorry.
So.
Yeah. And Sato, Sato has been doing the big event called fetifest. It is not about the film. It is about what do you say? It is hard to explain what is it like, butうーん、なんて言えばいいのかな。なんて言えばいいのかな。I don't know how to describe the event, but it is weird. People are gathering around, and people are doing cosplay and
like fetish
like
stuff.
Fetish. Yeah. Like fetish and dancing and kind of weird performance, doing a weird performance.
Yeah.
And something like this. I can have the photo. Please wait.
That one? No?
Yeah. Yeah. How can you explain?
Yeah, like fetish, BDSM sort of.
Those people in English, I don't know how to explain.
Fetishes, maybe yeah.
Like a bondage fashion.
Yeah, bondage,
yeah. Yeah. Those kind of
alternative.
Alternative. Fun people are gathering around and doing something. That kind of event.
Yeah.
Sato has been doing his event. I don't know how long he has been doing, but it is very long, maybe 10 years or so. Sorry, I don't remember.
Yeah.
And it is it is so successful. Uh, it is becoming very famous. Fetifest is very famous event in Japan, and as I mentioned, he is an indie filmmaker. So he started to do the other event, which is to showcase independent films. So he did film festival, Fetch Fest Film Festival in Taiwan last year.
Oh.
It went so well, and I have never been there, but I heard, according to him, I heard that it went so well in Taiwan.
That's great.
Yeah, and now this year we go
To Hamburg.
Hamburg.
It's a good place.
Germany.
Germany's a good place for it. Yeah.
So yes, Sato make me phone call, and we are friends, and he asked us to help him out to do the event uh, for making designing these posters and gathering some films, and we are now having sorting out the lineups of this event. I cannot reveal everything for now, but big thing is we are going to screen Song of Solomons.
Yeah.
In this festival. Yeah. It will become the German premiere.
Amazing.
We are so honored.
Yeah.
Thank you, Stephen.
Yeah.
Thank you, Stephen.
I've heard it's so good as well. I really want to see it.
Yeah. It is super gory.
Yeah.
It is.
I wouldn't expect anything
Thank
less.
You so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Stephen, for letting us do that.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Anything you want to ask me about the event?
Will you be attending the event?
I think so. Yeah. I've never been in Germany in my life, so I want to be there.
Yeah.
With Sato and other people.
Have you been to the fetifest in Japan?
Of course.
Yeah.
It happened last week. In Tokyo, and like this.
Yeah.
It was
fun
experience.
Great. Well, I don't know if there's anything else that you want to add. Any news or?
Of course, I have something to say. I really thank Jill, Zizi, Casey, and Heidi, and all other people who supported us. It means a lot to us. And there is one thing I need to add on this interview.
Yes.
It must be something people want to hear. People don't want to hear. Maybe some of my friends already know that, but I think this is very first time to reveal this in public.
Yeah.
I have never said about that on Facebook or Twitter or anywhere on my blog. I have never said about that ever. But I know I cannot hide forever. So I decided to tell about that in front of the camera.
Okay.
In front of you.
Yes, I'm ready.
As I mentioned, Daich and I made a good team. He was the best partner ever, and I really thank him. But we don't work with anymore.
Okay.
It's a long story. Maybe.
Did you decide it together?
Of course. I cannot tell much about that. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
Of course.
I can't tell about that. It's about his privacy. So it's about his privacy. I can't tell everything, but if he could come back, as used to be, but uh, there might be a chance we work together again.
Yeah.
But actually, I think there's a very few chance uh, it happens.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry if I made you um, down.
Yeah. But you'll be working separately anyway, so you'll still be working within the horror business, right?
Yeah. Actually, I'm active.
Yeah.
I'm active as a designer.
Yeah.
So please let me do some fun project.
Yes.
In the future.
Definitely.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
doing this.
Thank you.
And
Thank you, Jasmine.
we look forward to
Thank you,
everything you do
Jasmine.
in the future.
Did I do well on this interview?
You did fantastic.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching, and stay horrific. Bye.